Hey everybody, today I want to unbox another mini PC that I picked up on Amazon. This is from Idearace, and this has an i5 8th generation CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of SSD fast hard drive space, okay? And this has 4 cores, and like I said, it's the 8th gen, which isn't that long ago, so it's fairly recent. And this goes for $489 at the time of this filming. Let me go ahead and open this up and show you what it looks like. Here's what the box looks like. It's a pretty generic box. And let's see what we have here. So here we have it, guys. This is the Idearace mini PC. And it's got this amplifier looking like a case, which is fanless. So this will operate completely silently. You never hear a fan because there is no fan. Coming to the front here, we have 3 regular USB ports and a power switch and indicator right there. Coming to the back, there's 2 Wi-Fi antenna connectors right here. There's a mic and speaker input, 4 high-speed USB 3 jacks right here, a gigabit LAN port right here. And you got VGA if you want, but there's also an HDMI adapter right here that supports 4K resolution. And there's 2 COM ports right here. And obviously the power in right there. So all you need to do is plug in the power, your monitor, hook up the 2 Wi-Fis, connect it to your network, and that's all there is to do in terms of setting up this computer. You also see there are holes on both sides for you to mount this under your desk or on the wall, or anywhere really that you can put a screw in. You can mount this and it'll be hidden and away from view to get that ultra clean look. There are also screw holes on the bottom here for mounting purposes as well, it seems. All right, so there's an HDMI cable, power cable, and some other adapters right here. This goes with the power supply. Some mounting screws right here. I think you can open it up and add an extra hard drive inside. And that's what those are for. Here are the 2 Wi-Fi antennas. Installing them is as simple as plugging it into one of the ports. Doesn't matter which one goes where. And just kind of twisting to get this tight in place. And that's all there is to it. So let me hook this up to a computer and let's take a look at what the specs are according to Windows. And we'll go from there. Okay guys, here we go. So all I did was turn on the computer and I hooked up my Wi-Fi to this and nothing else. Everything is exactly as you see it right now. I haven't done anything, I swear. All right, so I'm really glad that I don't have to go through any Windows 10 setup because that is really annoying and there's some waiting to it. I mean, you know, it asks so many questions when you set up Windows. So I'm glad that this is already taken care of and I can just power it on, hook up a computer, monitor, keyboard, mouse, Wi-Fi, and I'm good to go. So if you're looking for a computer where you can get up to speed and using it like ASAP with no problems, you definitely want to check out this computer. So I'm going to go into the settings first. And I'm going to go to System. And I'm going to go into About. And you can see that the device name is Idearace, and it is indeed an 8th gen i5 at 1.6 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM. Okay. And it is running Windows 10 Pro. So this hard drive space, let's take a look here. So I mentioned earlier that there's a 256 gig hard drive. No, 237 is recorded as a capacity, and 210 gigs of that is usable. That is an insane amount of space for a little computer like this. So this is probably more than enough for most people who buy this computer. And again, I think the target audience for this computer is people who want to do some light gaming, people who want to be productive, do homework, do remote learning due to the situation in the world with COVID and all that stuff. But let's see if any of those things work with this computer, right? So I haven't done anything to this yet. What I will do is open Internet Explorer, or it might be called Edge now. And the only time I'm going to use this browser is to download Chrome, really. So let me see. Download now, please. I'm going to tell it to run after it downloads. So let's just do that. Yes, I give you permission. While that's downloading, let me tell you guys, there's a really important feature in Windows. So I do a lot of tech support for my family members, and they always screw up the computer by clicking on an ad or downloading some adware, spyware, or something like that. And things get installed in the computer that they don't like. One thing that I highly recommend is for you to go look up System Restore. I'll do create a restore point. And if you configure it, so it's on your C drive, if you go configure it and turn the system protection on, you can set how much of your hard drive space that you want dedicated to this. And basically what it does is periodically, or when there's like a install of something, it'll take a snapshot of your computer state right now, and then allow you in the future to roll back to the current state. So if you had clicked on something and installed some like spyware or anything like that, it'll delete those things. And the best part about System Restore on Windows 10 is that it'll save all of your documents and spreadsheets and all that stuff. It won't remove any of that stuff, but it will undo like the system changes that may come with like some spyware, or it'll help you remove that application that you never intended to download, but you can't remove. So that's how you do it right there. You turn it on and you can create a restore point. You can hit create, and it's going to take a snapshot right now. And then next time, if you run into any problems, you go to System Restore and you choose this timestamp to go back to fix your computer. So you can see how quickly that restored, created the restore point. And then you can click on like System Restore. You can go to next, and you can see right there, there's the timestamp, there's the description that I typed, and I can go back to this setting. So it says your computer will be restored to the state it was in before the event in the description field below. So if you're new to Windows, or if you've always had problems, or if you're buying a computer for someone else, please make sure you set this up so it'll make your life a lot easier to undo anything that you can't undo easily in the future. With that said, Chrome has definitely finished installing probably quite some time ago. And let's see, the first thing we want to do is let's go to Amazon.com, because that is our favorite shopping site. And you can see everything loads very snappily, very quickly. And let me see if I can make this window a little larger. The deal of the day is this snowplow stuff. So let's just click on it and look at the experience. Look how fast that was. I just clicked and it loads. And I've never this is my first time using this, guys. Like, there's nothing that I'm doing special that you can't replicate. It's already playing. I don't have any speakers plugged into this right now, but look how smooth this is. And I'll stop it. And you can browse just like you would. I mean, like I said, this is an 8th gen i5. This is not that old. I think we're on a 10th gen right now. So this is still a fairly potent CPU. Okay, so we've got shopping out of the way. Shopping on Amazon works great, as you just saw. Let's go stream on YouTube. Let's watch some YouTube stuff, right? Relaxing Christmas and jazz music. That seems appropriate. I mean, it's December. Skip the ads. And there it is. Okay, so the flames don't move. What's the point of this video? But you will show me ads of Mr. Beast. Let's watch something else. All right, look at this. I clicked it and it just starts playing right away. I'm telling you, this i5 processor, 8th gen, is amazing. The 16 gigs of RAM. This machine is very snappy. 16 gigs is more than enough to do a lot of multitasking, guys. With this type of processor being that recent with that much RAM, you can use this for video editing as well. I wouldn't think that would be an issue. But look at me, I'm just like fast forwarding and it's just working. Like I'm not doing anything at all. Let's see. So full screen, no problems whatsoever. Wow, everything looks so beautiful. Let me hit escape to get out of that. Everything is so snappy. So snappy. Let me see. What else can I show you guys? You also, I think, let me check what programs. So another thing I want to call out is with this machine, you have the full suite of Microsoft Office 2007 pre-installed already. So for those of you who are buying this for productivity and for schoolwork, this is a dream machine. Every computer out there will not come with a physical in the sense of like the full version of Office versus a online version of Office. This is your very own offline version of Office. The whole suite is right here. So you can see I'm going to open Microsoft Word and perfect. It's so easy to use. It's great. I mean, so you have that built in. And like I said, this is one of the selling points when I choose a computer, something that's easy to use, something that's easy to set up, and something that's going to keep me productive. But you can also download like video games and play on this as well. I've had similar machines like this before, and I had no problems playing games like on Steam, casual games on Steam, Roblox and all that. All of that should be fine. This is an i5 8th gen with 16 gigs of RAM. You will be fine, and you have, a 256 gig hard drive, which is enough space for you to like download video game files and all that stuff. Now, for you hardcore gamers out there, don't go expecting like, 120 frames per second type gaming, right? I mean, this is a mini PC, but yet this is a very powerful PC, but this is definitely not a like supreme gaming machine, okay? But you can play casual games with this, Steam games, Roblox games, those should be fine. But this is all I want to show you. I just want to show you how simplistic this machine looks and feels and everything. We looked at all the connectivity that it has. We looked at the form factor and how easily it can be mounted somewhere out of sight. This thing is fanless, so you won't hear anything at all. It'll never get, a fan spinning because it gets too hot. But the shape of the case itself is a heat sink, so that's how it dissipates heat on its own. Like I said, it can output 4K quality video. So if you have like a high quality monitor, this will support that just fine. It comes with Microsoft Office suite for offline use, and browsing is super fast, as you saw, and there's no setup. You buy this computer, hook it up, and you just start using it right away. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helps you get an idea of what you're getting into with this type of machine. I highly recommend it. I have several of these machines actually from a different brand that I let my kids use for school, and they have been working flawlessly, like no complaints whatsoever. and never hear from them asking, why is this machine crashing or not working, or the blue screen of death or anything like that. So, I have nothing but nice things to say about this brand. And I'm really happy with this purchase, and I look forward to using this some more and burning in some more hours with it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.